You have access to an infinite palette of energy and expression. Your creative heart is the key, and your life is the canvas of your soul.
Hi, I'm Whitney Freya. Welcome to the Super Soul Flow Project 2015. I am so grateful you are here. Super Soul Flow. What does that mean for you? What I know for sure is that if you are here, you are an extremely conscious, passionate, heart-led, and spiritual human being. You maybe meditate, journal, do yoga, take walks out in nature, read books about how to achieve different levels of awareness or enlightenment. What I am so excited to share with you is a personal practice that aligns us with our creator self, the blank canvas. The seed sentence, statement that became the inspiration or the focal point for me for the Super Soul Flow project, as well as the book that we are going to write together, is the statement from the book Law of Attraction by Abraham Hicks that said, "I am the sole creator of my experience." While that can be a little hard to digest or integrate in the art that is our life, because we feel like there are these bigger forces that have more control over us than we do over them, on the blank canvas, it is very easy to understand that here, I am the sole creator of my experience. That is where we start. There are two things I know for sure. First is that living in a state of super soul flow is now available to you. The invitation is there, the portals are open, the veils have been thinned, and it's ready for us to step into. The second thing I know for sure is that a personal painting practice can open up the floodgates of your soul, giving you unlimited access to your infinite wisdom, knowing, and inspiration. Whatever has been blocking that flow up until now will be illuminated or exposed on the canvas. And it's important to note that those blockages have served you well and are providing the most delicious contrast so that when you're in your state of super soul flow, you can appreciate it. Those blockages may have been limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, or feelings of just not being enough. When we get those out onto the canvas where you can see them, you can now mindfully choose what you want to create in your experience, first on the canvas and then into the art that is your life. Don Miguel Ruiz, author of The Four Agreements and The Voice of Knowledge, among others, insists that we are meant to live as life artists. The Toltec people back in 3000 BC did not use the word human beings. They referred to themselves as artists. He says we're all creating our life. Of course, this is what quantum physics is telling us as well. And we're either doing it with or without awareness. My highest vision for all of us this year is to fully step into the awareness that we are the sole creators of our experience. This journey that is the Super Soul Flow Project 2015 has 3 legs to it, and it meets you wherever you are now. If you have never painted before, I am so thrilled and grateful that you are here. If you are another life artist who has always known or sensed this greater connection between life making and art making, then I thank you for every brushstroke you have made, and get ready to celebrate with me the end of the era of I can't even draw a straight line or I can't even draw a stick figure, and the beginning of the era of super soul flow, of personal freedom and infinite creativity. The first leg of this journey is where we get to step into the vibration of I am the sole creator of my experience. You are here to live as a creator, whether you are a business leader, a lawyer, doctor, yoga teacher, energy healer, accountant. Excuses, blame, and the victim mentality are so out of date. Today, we realize that we create our reality. The canvas is the means, not the end. It is the portal with which you will engage to gain insight, illumination, and clarity. The canvas is the invitation to your creator self. And when you align with the energy of you as the creator of your life, anything at all, anything you can imagine is possible. In the second phase of our journey, we will dive into the depths of the painting experience that reveal to us where we are holding ourselves back. Because the fulfillment of our highest dream for our life is going to require new action. Up until now, something has held you back. It can be a fear of making a mistake or hurting or disappointing others, or simply a failure. Or it can be a limiting belief like I'm not wise enough or educated enough or pretty enough or worthy of this joy and passion that I desire. In the Super Soul Flow painting process, those blockages in your flow will be brought to the surface where you get to blast through them on the canvas. The way you do anything is the way you do everything. When you experience personal freedom and infinite creativity on the canvas, that will spill out into your life, because ultimately, life is the canvas of your soul. The third leg of this journey is where the magic of your super soul flow gets juicy. Now that you understand more fully who you really are and how you create in the art that is your life, you get to remember what it is that is your divine assignment and what you want to communicate to your soul and what your soul wants to communicate back with you. It's what I like to call a canvasation instead of a conversation with your soul. And the language you both share is that of symbols, colors, and images. You will experience the tremendous shift that happens when you get the whirlwind of thoughts, desires, ideas, dreams, and hopes out of your thinking reality and into your creative reality. We all experience this. Since we live in a world of free will, our soul can only engage in our physical reality if we ask. Speaking out loud is fabulous, but how long does it take you to do that? Seconds? Painting the symbol or image of what you desire to manifest into your physical reality takes hours, days, and can even become an ongoing dialogue, a direct, open connection between you and your soul. I am honored to be your muse and your guide this year in the Super Soul Flow experience. And what I want to ask of you is to help me create a book that anyone can read and anyone can accept the invitation to engage and align with their creator self. When the world understands that we create our reality, we will not choose to create anger or resentment or hate or anything other than peace, joy, and love. This creative element, this aligning with I am creative, is the piece that we have to pass through, the threshold that is the marker to our next evolution. It sounds so high and pie in the sky. Where we start is so simple. We start with the blank canvas, and we start on January 17th, 2015.